Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, October 1, 2022. While you're happy to work independently today, it is easier than usual to gain the cooperation of loved ones. The moon transits your sector of joy all day, and this transit is about coming out of your shell. Venus moves into your solar 4th house today, however, bringing more artistry and harmony to your family and home life in the weeks ahead. You are especially sensitive to your environment during this cycle that lasts until October 23rd, and you might seek refuge from demanding situations or quiet time more often than usual. You can be particularly attached to the past and what's familiar. Venus here can boost your relationships with family, roommates, or your own heart, as you become more comfortable in your skin. Improved living conditions and arrangements may figure strongly during this period. This transit favors home improvement, real estate, and other property or home-related matters. It also encourages more warmth and peace on the home front, making it a great time for investing in your comfort, home, and safety. Get ready for your sex appeal and drive to be hitting entirely new heights. As mighty Mars, the red planet of drive and lust, sizzles in the depths of your solar 12th house of privacy in the unconscious, he will whisper scintillating temptations to the great taskmaster, Saturn, orbiting in your solar 8th house of intimacy and sexuality. This means that you could hit entirely new heights in your libido and pleasure if you're willing to experiment with your one and only for long lovemaking sessions. Get down and dirty and don't rush the moment. Just breathe. Beautify your workspaces. You deserve to work in a balanced, harmonious setting that matches your professionalism, identity, and goals. Ideally, your workplace should equal you and reciprocate whatever you are trying to accomplish. Since Venus is entering Libra today, you should begin this process of energetic and physical feng shui. Creating a lovely workplace is the first step to creating harmony in your work life. Although it can be exciting to breathe new life into old spaces, you may feel somewhat unsure of some of your decisions. Play around with your ideas to create a beautiful work environment. For the first time since Mercury's return to your income sector, there is no planetary activity on this side of the financial fence after Ceres left yesterday. Yet while the money gods have shifted all their resources to the other side of the financial fence, you have been left with a sense of where the money is and, more importantly, of your needs and priorities. Some days just aren't going to go very well, and you can't hold yourself responsible. The best thing you can do is to stick to what you know. You know, for example, that 8 glasses of water are the daily dietary minimum, double it if you wish. You also know that personal time is important to you, even though you tend to pretend it is not. Regardless of the surprises the day may bring, take comfort in the good things that you can always do for yourself. Some days just aren't going to go very well, and you can't hold yourself responsible. The best thing you can do is to stick to what you know. You know, for example, that 8 glasses of water are the daily dietary minimum, double it if you wish. You also know that personal time is important to you, even though you tend to pretend it is not. Regardless of the surprises the day may bring, take comfort in the good things that you can always do for yourself. A day after Ceres' departure from your income sector ended all planetary activity on the income side of the financial fence, the other side is becoming more empowered by the day. This allows you to move forward with confidence when it comes to your income needs and priorities, while feeling more empowered when it comes to taking your financial power back. Meanwhile, the moon's return to your work sector kicks off a positive few days on the job and career fronts. In the final hours of the moon's last visit to your romantic sector before the Sun and Venus, the planet of love, return next month, it is more important than ever to embrace these romantically charged lunar vibes. While the moon returns every 4 weeks, when it returns next month it will not only be as a solar eclipse but to find Venus, the planet of love, here and the most romantically charged weeks of 2022 underway. Our eyes in the sky. Today knocks at destiny's door for sure. As the moon in intense Scorpio begins to experience the influence of Neptune and Pluto, you have to let bygones be bygones in some capacity. Maybe there is heartache in your past that you're just beginning to understand through a new perspective. This is the perfect day to work with a therapist or mentor who can really help you reflect on these issues and even allow you to find new solutions to old wounds. This week is a busy one for you, as the focus is on foreign cultures, travel, languages, and higher learning. It's time to think about investing in markets far from where you live, so do your research. Aspects indicate that you're likely to be feeling buoyant, too. The moon continues to float through the sign of Scorpio until evening when it enters Sagittarius, giving you the room to go with the flow and feel the love that the universe has to offer. You are strongly tapped into the intuitive waves of life, and you might even experience a sense of déjà vu along the way. It's a great day to carry your favorite crystals with you because your third eye will be wide open. You also get some unexpected love that you've been missing lately. You are definitely adored and appreciated. Oh, keep your energy going strong at this time. It is important to keep an eye on your dairy intake. Dairy slows the metabolism. Walking and running will help burn off dead baggage energy, but make sure you stretch out your lower body thoroughly before engaging in these activities, as hips and thighs are sensitive areas for active people. The liver is taxed due to today's busy lifestyles, so use milk thistle, herbal tincture, in your tea to cleanse it, about 15 drops per cup. There is a lot of energy whirling around these days, but you have the benefit of grounded energy if you choose to use it or lose, it most definitely applies. You may want to increase your intake of water and decrease your intake of caffeine and carbonated substances. Steer away from heavy foods and keep your natural energy well positioned by eating homemade soups and salads prepared fresh with seasonal vegetables. These minor efforts can have maximum effect. Just after midnight, Venus enters Libra, one of its two domiciles. Venus is comfortable in this territory, one associated with beauty, harmony, and relationships of all kinds. Our primary intent is to keep the peace, but an unwillingness to dive into deeper subject matter in partnership can hinder intimacy. While it may be easier to achieve a compromise with loved ones at this time, we should ask, at what cost? This will help to keep us from sacrificing our own needs for the sake of another's comfort level. Love is not always pleasant, and we should not perceive discord as an indicator of failure, but as a means of honest relating. Following this series, the goddess asteroid of nurturance enters Virgo. At this time, we show care for others in practical ways. Our support is less showy than it was in Leo territory. Instead, we seek to manage the ritual business that keeps our daily lives flowing smoothly. Nurturing may now entail reminding others of their appointments, joining them in their workout routines, or helping them to organize their affairs. Practical detail work and duties might not be the most glamorous way to show affection, but what we are angling for now is to be useful. Ceres will transit Virgo until December 18th. However, after entering Libra, it will station retrograde, returning to Virgo territory between March 22 and June 21, 2023.